The 1997 champions, Germany, drawn in lane 4, and these their opponents.
Well, here's another double who like to win from the front. They like to go right out in front. The German double, the reigning world champions. They've had a difficult year, bit of injury. They've recovered from that. And here already they're showing about 1/3 of a length in front. Very powerful, very experienced. Gold medalists at the Olympics in the quad. And now here they are in the double. They're going for their second world title. But they will be high rating, sitting up tall, and lots and lots of leg drive as they drive for the finish of the stroke. They'll want to try and get as much distance between them and the rest of the field as they can in these good conditions here, and then when they hit the rough water they'll be able to survey the rest of the field and react as they need to as these people attack probably the two men from Norway who ran them so close last year.
But I'm interested on the far side with the Italians, who were the winners in Lucerne. They turned over the Norwegians there. True, the Germans were still not back to their best by that point, but the Italians to be respected out there in lane 1, and here they are.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see the difference in styles here. The Italian style, very leg drivey. They drive with the legs, very horizontal, and then finish off with the bodies. The bodies take over very, very much later. Compare that to the style here with the upright style of the Germans, very much leg orientated, bodies held up tall, held against the leg drive.
First quarter, the Germans get there first ahead of Italy and Norway, and then you can see for yourselves Poland, France and Denmark trailing at the moment. But this is a tough competition. The Germans go into this still, I suppose, as pre-race favourites, but you wouldn't put your house on them.
Well, because they've had their injury problems earlier on in the year, but they really do rise to the occasion when it comes to the championships, and they are out in front at the moment, pursued by these two men who are probably the ones who have the best chance of getting them, as indeed last year they finished close silver medalists.
Yes, the Norwegians who've been knocking on the door. The last time Norway won this title was Thorsen and Bjornes, who back in 1994 in Indianapolis, who took the title. But since then, the Norwegian duo in the boat today have been second or third at either the Olympics or the World Championships.
Well, at the moment they've got to deal with Italy because they're in bronze medal position. They are notoriously fast finishers, the Norwegians, but then so are the Italians. And the Italians are moving very nicely out on the far side. But here, this is, you remember Wilms winning his world champion single, how he was sitting upright like that, same man from the same quad. These two men and Wilms used to row exactly in this style, upright, high rating, power, and there they are again with just about a length in front of the field. And it's now neck and neck between Italy and Norway as they fight for the silver medal position.
Still, of course, half the race to go. Germany go through the 1,000-metre mark with an advantage over Italy and then Norway. Poland making a little bit of progress, but France and Denmark well out of it now.
Yes, indeed. But there we can see, just from behind here, how these two are coping with the rough conditions. They're very comfortable in rough conditions because they work very much with power. They don't get knocked around at all. And do these two men have power? They've got a length and a quarter advantage on Italy, and Norway still sitting about 1/3 of a length down on the Italians in third place.
And the Germans certainly travelling quickest through the first half of the race, but this is where I think the situation is going to hot up quite a bit, because if Italy and Norway want to get into this, they've really got to close down the Germans. They can't leave this to the final quarter.
Well, indeed, they have held them here. Germany's now stopped moving away. They've got a length, they've got quite a cushion there. It's an awful big job to do to pull that sort of thing back. But Italy certainly are moving well. They've got just about an overlap on Germany.
So the man from Cologne on the right, Halle, is the hometown of Andreas Hajek, and the German fans now getting excited with another medal prospect for them, as the two Germans have still got a length there. Norway now probably the quickest moving boat of the three.
Look, Norway really moving now. They've just cleared Italy now. They've just moved ahead of Italy. Italy beginning to fall back, and they've overlapped now with Germany. They're really moving up fast now, Norway. Fantastically good finishers, moving extremely well. Oh, and there's Poland down there in the left-hand corner. You've got Poland also beginning to move up on the Italians. In fact, they've taken Italy, and they're moving now into third position, into bronze medal position. Germany beginning to hold on. They look under a lot of pressure here. A lot of leg drive, but certainly Norway have moved up to half a length down. Germany beginning to struggle. Can the Norwegians pull them back?
Yes, the Germans looking a little rougher now. The Norwegians looking quite strong, but look at Poland. There's the bow there, Bo, just on the left of the picture there. And that bow is ahead of the Italians on the far side, who've got nothing else to give. And the Italians are even being closed down by the French in lane 2. So the Poles, who've had a very steady first half, now looking better than they've done at any other previous part of the race.
Yes, they look very strong, the Poles. They've really moved their rate up a lot. They're moving very fast, but look at Norway go. They really are hauling back the German double, and it's now half a length, but they're closing on the line. Can Germany hold on?
Well, this is where the Germans are now digging deep. They really want this. If they can't win here and they can't win now, perhaps they'd never do it. But look at the motivation they've got. They've got the home crowd, the home water, and you've got for Stefan the fact that this is his hometown, his family, his friends, everybody's on the backside urging him on. We can hear them behind us. The Norwegians are trying, but the Germans are holding on. Poland is still there, and it looks as if it's going to be Germany ahead of, on the far side, Norway. Poland coming fast, but the Norwegians have still got the advantage. But silver medal coming to the line, a couple of strokes to go now, and Germany get there with relief. Norway are silver once again. Poland grab the bronze from France, and Italy decline into 5th place with Denmark yet to cross the line. So a repeat of last year's result for gold and silver, Poland improving to take a very good bronze. Well, this is a picture for tomorrow's Sunday papers. Stefan and Andreas already in party mood.